So this is our waiting room where you know, we've kind of gone through a lot of different changes. Every season, we kind of upgrade this a little bit. The hospital waiting rooms in the EDs are not the nicest places in real life, so we've kind of tried to make ours a little more Chicago-based. You could tell by those great photos behind you.
And the succulents are all brand new this season.
That is new. There's something about working on a hospital show as well. It's really easy for things to get out of date. So our show is constantly evolving and our sets are constantly evolving. If you're fans of the show, you've seen probably a lot of changes in recent seasons. You'll see a lot more in season 4. We're updating and changing things because things get out of date and stale in hospitals really fast. And we like Gaffney Medical Center to feel like the freshest, most updated, technology's most updated. So you'll hopefully see that in our show this season.
You know, we got a new Pepsi machine and new snacks in the snack machine. That's
Actually, the
Change those
snacks.
as a sponsor.
Actually, I didn't even mention this, the other ones. The snacks, most of the chips are Vintners chips. I don't know if you watch the show. We established it once on it that my character likes Vintners. It's a local Chicago chip company. I think 1926. So they sent us, as soon as they saw us establish it on the episode, they sent us boxes full. So we have a lot of their stuff in there. I've never tried one. Don't tell them.
They're
go
good.
outside.
Yeah, let's go outside. It's a little stuffy in here.
It looks like a nice, kind of gray day. But
Oh, it's beautiful. Come on out here, guys. No jacket needed. Let's get the other two groups can come back. Oh my God. This is a real person, folks. Everything is real on this set.
See? Their heart is beating.
Now this, yeah, go ahead,
Well,
back.
I was going to say, this backdrop actually is the exterior of the emergency department at Rush Hospital. Like I said, we use that as our exterior. So we have a photo of it that wraps all the way around, and don't look at it too long because it's kind of warpy. But yeah, tour. You're gonna go personalized tour.
yeah, you talk and I'll point.
Wait, that's all I got. The cool thing is that we can light this for day or for night. So day or for night.
Day or night.
Or night. Yeah.
And when we go night, what we do is the daytime is we shine the light at this backdrop. At night, if we want to go to night, we actually have lights behind there. So then it kind of changes color and all the little lighting fixtures come on. Those buildings look like they have lights on them. And this is a real photograph that is from Rush Hospital, you know, in the hospital
But
district
it
here in
allows
Chicago.
us to not shoot outside again in winter.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's great. We've made it snow out here.
We've made it snow
We've
out
had
here.
snow out here. We haven't
you
done
made it
rain,
rain?
but well, you know what we did is we put a little water on the windshield. We
You
don't
mean
want
like
to.
money or
Rain's
actual
kind
rain?
of tough. And people get. You don't want them to slip. So, but that's what we do.
Yeah, this
All
will-
our props,
Our props are all
stored
Yeah, we
here.
walk past here.
That's real blood.
Thank you.
It says fake. I think it's fake. Well, here it is. Fake iPad, small and large.
Blood
We
draw.
do use real blood on the show.
Season
It's actually
1 additional characters.
no, we're
They're
all
still in that box.
It's a requirement for us to donate every
yeah,
2
we're
weeks.
contractually obligated to
I mean,
donate
look
blood.
at this stuff we have. It's actually quite wonderful.
Yeah, we're
All our stuff to do, you know, J-loops, sports tape, alcohol pads. It's all real.
Yeah.
This is all the real stuff that you'd see in a hospital. We got
to give you a
pediatric BP cuff, nasal tube fasteners.
To give you an idea of scope, this is a fraction
Steri
of
drapes.
what
Right.
is actually used on the show.
We have two really awesome medical advisors that are on the show. One of them is a registered nurse. Her name's Bobbin Bergstrom. She's fantastic. She kind of runs the on-set day-to-day, making sure people are doing the right things with their hands. A lot of our extras aren't medical staff. And then we have a trauma doctor who I think you're going to meet later, and
Yeah.
Dr. Andy Dennis. And, you know, they make sure that everyone is doing the right things, but also they advise us from the arts department standpoint, well, this is what this should look like. This is how, you know, something would operate. So I think without them, we'd be
Lost at sea,
Oh,
to
yeah,
say
yeah.
the least.
They're our lifesavers because if we're not saying something properly, they'll say, no, you need to say it this way, and making sure that we're using the props properly. This is Really, my favorite part of the set.
Super exciting part of the set.
This is real black paint.
This is our elevator hallway, and also kind of everybody keep coming in.
The
You'll
doctor's
see-
lounge, you can go back right through here. We sometimes
So we go in the back door, our rack for wardrobe, and this is the spot where Tori DeVito sits when she comes and she's waiting for her call to come on set. Tori sits here, Nick sits there.
I sit in the lounge.
Colin sits in the lounge with his feet up.
That's right. Why would I sit in the chair when there's a couch available right there?
no more pizza room. They wanted another
I
pizza
wanted a
room.
pizza room.
We're gonna turn that into something else, I think.
No, but pizza.
Oh, you just want pizza?
You can put
Oh,
pizza
okay.
anywhere.
Oh, let me close these
Oh, that's
elevator
true.
doors real quick.
You can just fill up the elevator with pizza.
Ow, Nick!
So this is our elevator hallway. You can see that we have doors that open. We make Nick do them every single time.
Yeah.
So that's another part of his contract. He's going to do the doors. But we have this elevator bay, and you'll see that we have 3 doors, but we only have 1 elevator. So depending on the scene, we can shift it. It's on wheels, and
Sorry, I just came through the other elevator.
we can move that wherever we need it to go.
This actually looks very different from when Connor and Will had their lovely scene in there. Everyone
Back
remember
in
that?
season 1.
From season 1, there was a little scuffle, a quite romantic scuffle at the end.
Yep.
He's not going to touch that one.
No, but we did, one of the reasons it probably looks very different and brand new is A, because they expanded the size of it, and B, because Nick and I broke it. Like all the walls were broken after the fight.
If you can believe it, he threw me into those walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Anyway.
Moving on. This is a real guardrail, you guys. Because we moved the ambulances in and out of here.
Yeah. Every day.
Sometimes the ambulance will come around this corner and we'll get a nice shot of it from inside.
Where's the hidden stairwell from the lockdown?
The lockdown?
Yeah, when he came in from the
Oh,
outside.
that was.
Yeah.
That was shot on location next to Rush Hospital, and then when I broke through the door into the morgue, I literally broke that door. Yeah.
You guys are so destructive.
Yeah.
I love it. The budget went up a lot.
We'll show more doors that I've broken.
So that was on location.
This is our breezeway, we call it. Watch your heads, guys. The ceilings are quite low. So,
It's our makeup and hair trailer
yeah,
here.
hair and makeup trailer right here. One of our makeup artists. Hi, Alex. This is Club Med, folks.
Yes, this is our CT surgical floor. So right now you're in the area where we allow civilians to come in, people who aren't gowned and gloved and all that good stuff. So, you know, we have folks that come up in the elevator, come around this way, and this is the direction we'll go because that's where we're allowed to be. Yeah, when we started the show back in the first season, we just had the ED, and then we built the ICU, and then we realized that we needed a place for Connor Rhodes to do his surgery, so we built an operating room. And then from that operating room, we said, well, we need a nurse's station. And then we need a place to do CT scans, and we need a place to do recovery. So now all of this floor was built off of that one operating room.
Colin, expanding.
It's all built for Colin.
So, because he's an operator.
This is my domain.
So this is our CT surgical doctor area, nurses station, waiting area, where if you're waiting for a patient who's in surgery or coming out of surgery, this is where you go. This side here, as you can see, the paint changes on the wall. This is the authorized only, like where the doctors go, you know, when you're gonna come in, you have to be sterile and all that kind of good stuff.
I believe we have an authorized personnel back there right now, don't we?
We do. We're gonna walk through right here and
We're gonna go this way and then.
So this is the recovery. This is recovery or pre-op, depending upon what drama we need to play. Either you're going in or you're going out.
chill here for a second?
That would be great.
So this is where we have our patients either getting ready for surgery or going out of surgery. And we kind of put this room together this way because this is what helps us with drama. All of the sets are really built to give us the area for the actors to do their work, to create these moments where is their patient going to live or is he going to die, or he or she, to be able to sit and look through a window and look in on a patient, look in on a family member. Everything's designed just to kind of tweak you and get you in that mood to feel, you know, what the patients are going through or what the doctors have to do in order to make this life or death decision.
We slow down when we come. We have the ability to slow down and get more intimate in this area.
Yep. And that's
We're not going to do that right now, okay? We don't have time. We don't have time.
We're going to take it to the operating area.
Oh, actually, just. Never mind. Stop here.
Oh my God, it's boring there.
So this is Dr. Andrew Dennis, who Chloe mentioned earlier. He is a real-life trauma surgeon and one of the gurus around here who makes us look like we know what we're doing in real life. And we've got a fun little deal here where we are going to put you into a Bouffant cap. And we're going to put you in a surgical cap, get a mask on you, get some glasses on you. He's going to teach you how to scrub in. And we have a very special guest sitting on the OR table that we are going to, take a fun photo out for you guys.
Hopefully not kill.
So just before you go and before you start, just so you know, so Dr. Andy, we call him Dr. Andy, is a real trauma surgeon and burn surgeon at Cook County Hospital in Chicago. And you know, Cook County Hospital is one of the busiest EDs, emergency departments in the country, for all the reasons that kind of make Chicago sometimes not the best place to have to be a doctor, because you get very busy. So he's the real deal. He's been on this show since the very beginning, and the reason it looks so real and the actors are so great at what they do is Andy's really been great and helpful for us. Letting us in, visiting the hospital, and understanding what really goes on in the heads of these surgeons and the emergency guys.
He oversaw a simulation area at Rush and helped us with our very beginning of all of our training, and also provides a resource where we can go to the hospital and follow him around and see what really happens.
Learn how to sew.
Yes, so bananas, so egg yolks.
Yeah, so these guys all actually went through a phenomenal boot camp for several days at the top of the season one, and then it's ongoing. They all have instruments they take home. They can actually, both these guys, I can tell you, can actually do a lot of these tasks better than some of my junior residents can do. So,
You heard it.
yeah.
He's not an
We're gonna
actor.
get
He didn't
slapped
have
at
to
work
say
for
that.
But yes. So actually, they're very talented. What the procedures they do are not easy procedures, and we try to make them look as real as possible. I'd say we're, up in the high 75 to 80% legit, like true legit.
95%.
Yeah. I mean, I've shown these pictures of these guys saying what they're doing.
95%.
Come on. But surgeons actually, when I show them pictures of what they did, people have actually been unable to discern real from not real.
Wow.
So that good.